Hey, this will be a video chart on IDCC, Interdigital Incorporated. A longtime follower of this chart. It's been a while since I last did it, but here we are. We're at a very interesting point in the chart, or I should say approaching one. So I want to get it updated here and kind of show that the potential is approaching for another significantly big move. Obviously, we've had a nice bounce that's been occurring since back here in late October, early November. So for the people that were gutsy enough to pick up shares down here, they are smiling big time right now. But that's not what I want to focus on. Real quick, the video is not going to be too long because I just want to show the potentially nice setup here for the chart, and we'll just leave it at that. But if we go back to this candle here, the day before the big gap down, which was back in August of 14th, we saw that it put in a low right here, which was essentially the same low as this price over here. And then, pretty much the power of charts over here, this acted as support. And then technical analysis 101 states that when supports fail, they become resistances. And then this support didn't get tested till all the way, 5 months later, right here. But sure enough, look at that, acted as support, or acted as resistance, just as you would expect it to, and has bounced it back down here. But now you can see that we are approaching this area again. So the question really becomes, are we going to suffer the same fate that it did back in this area, or are the bulls going to be able to push through it? And if they are able to push through it, then really you could see a nice price increase. This level's right here at, we'll just say $28 for argument's sake. That's give or take a little bit, but $28, if you can get through there, I could then see it make a nice little move up to test these highs that we had back here, in August, which was right up here around the $32 range. Now, will it happen in just a matter of a couple days? Probably not. But you can see that each time this chart has broken above key resistance areas, the price has been nice and methodical in terms of moving up. So with a $28 break, I would have a price target right up here at around, 31.75. I guess you could say it's not quite at 32, but 31.75. So if there's any of the big board players out there, we are approaching a pretty significant breakout here if it can get through here. Now, on the other note, watch volume, and I would say that the higher the volume is, so let's assume that this is going to break. The higher the volume is down here, I'd say the higher my confidence is that this price target will be achieved. If it breaks through and it's just very minimal volume and nothing really sticks out, then, is it still possible? Absolutely. But am I going to sit here and be really confident? No, I wouldn't be. But if you see a distinct increase in volume on any sort of break here, then that's one of those situations where my confidence is going to stay high and, probably increase even more. So that's going to be the key thing, is watch volume on any sort of break. And once again, the easiest way to remember it, the higher the volume, the higher confidence level you can have in the break. So if it breaks out, like I said, yes, it can still make it, but you'd have just as much of a chance as it being a fake breakout where it pulls right back on you. So volume will be crucial, and it's going to be one of those where you're going to want to keep your eye on it. Like I said, that's all I wanted to talk about. We'll see what happens, but if this can fall, then next week could be very interesting. And just remember to keep your eye on the volume. If you have any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody, and it's all free. We've been making some good money together, so it's worth at least signing up and giving it a try. One more time, this was IDCC. Thanks for listening.